follow my lead. We on the road to achieve
success, no settle for less.
No need.
If you could dream, you can achieve what you believe.
What's going on, YouTube fam? Today I'm coming at y'all giving another video. Today I'm working on chest. The routine that I am doing is 10 sets of 3 with 300 pounds. My rest periods are 60 to 75 seconds. And I know that a lot of powerlifters typically do the 10 sets of 3 routine with about 3 to 4 minute rest periods, but I find that for trying to build muscle, you really want to try to keep your rest periods in the hypertrophic range, somewhere between a minute and 15 seconds. That will really give you enough time to have that time and attention a little bit more. If you think about it, doing 3 reps it'll take you less than 10 seconds to do so. Obviously you don't really want to have your rest periods too long if your intent is to build muscle. And for my setup, I particularly use a medium grip with my pinky does rest on the ring of the bar. And the reason why I like to do this particular setup is because it incorporates more of my triceps and less shoulder activation. In the past I have done wide grip bench, and I mean I'll go like as wide as I can go, all the way hands to the end of the bar, you know, like that Serge Nubret, Arnold Schwarzenegger style. And it's okay. It's nice to do it that way. You are going to feel it on your shoulders a lot. You really can't use as much weight, but for my setup I do like to do it this way. And notice that the bar touches the bottom of my sternum when I bench. That is the correct way to perform the bench press. Your shoulder blades should be retracted and your back should be slightly arched, not on no powerlifting style like, you know, huge, you can put a basketball under your back arch, just slightly arched, just so that you can place your shoulders in a much safer position. Now, I particularly don't go for a lot of different exercises when I train. I'm performing the bench press now. I'll be doing dumbbell incline presses and that'll be it. You don't need to do 3 and 4 different exercises, or 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 different exercises in order to gain muscle. All you need to do is perform the big movements with enough intensity and you will grow in size. A lot of times what I'm seeing today is people who think that there's a direct correlation between doing 6 and 7 exercises and actually growing. And there's no correlation at all. There really isn't. All exercises are not created equal. The big compound movements will trump any 4 or 5 different isolation movements combined together. Even negatives. Your focus should always be on the compound movements. That's not to say that you can't do isolation. I'm not one of those type of people that think that isolation has no merit. I do think it has plenty of merit. But the point that I'm getting at is that you need to focus on the compound movements so that you can gain overall strength and get bigger overall, and you can increase any muscle size that you're trying to go for. But you got to focus on those lifts. So you come into the gym, your aim is to do shoulders. Honestly, you don't need to do 7 different exercises. It really should come down to, okay, I'm gonna do shoulder presses, dumbbell shoulder presses, or standing barbell presses, and I'm gonna do 10 sets on that. And then maybe I'll do some lateral work or some front raises, and that's it. You don't need to jump from this machine, then I'm gonna jump to that machine, and then I'm gonna go do 3 more extra machines. That ain't doing anything. Focus on the big movements. That builds the base. That's the thing that will actually make you grow overall. So let's take, for example, a person that's 175 pounds and they want to get 20-inch arms. Even though I seriously doubt that ever happened, unless they're like 4 or 5 or something. But anyway, they'll never be able to get bigger arms just by doing nothing but curls. They'll have to do plenty of things like pull-ups, chin-ups, even your squats and deadlifts, and gain overall size everywhere in order for their arms to get bigger as well. Back when I was trying to get my triceps to get bigger, and I used to be really into a lot of isolation movements at the time, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, That's just what I did a lot when I was earlier in age. But my triceps really didn't start growing until I started performing weighted dips and heavy benching. That's when my triceps just blew up. And that taught me at that very point that my focus needed to be on the compound lifts if I just wanted to get bigger arms or bigger traps or anything. As y'all can see, I'm just now performing my incline dumbbell presses. My chest is like taxed at this point. I'm not even using a heavy weight. I'm using 85 pounds. I mean, that's like, that used to be like child's play for me. I used to go all the way up to like 150 pounds. But my chest is so sore, especially from doing the 300 pounds at 10 sets of 3, that I can't even do what I normally do. And I think I did like 7 or 8 reps. Like, my chest is destroyed just from 2 different exercises. I didn't have to jump over and do any kind of fly movements or anything like that, and sometimes those movements do work. Alright YouTube, I'm gonna get up out of here. Thanks a lot for checking out this video. As always, please like, share, comment, all of that good stuff, and I will see you guys soon. Peace.